Every day, the girl would undress, allowing the peeping boy to admire her. She would also perform graceful dances, displaying her most perfect self. However, just as the boy was watching entranced, the girl suddenly discovered him. Panicked, he immediately prepared to turn and flee. But at that moment, the girl opened her door and invited the boy inside. Though Jack was extremely puzzled, he still walked in, unaware that this decision would completely change his life. Jack carefully sat down beside the girl. He feared his behavior might upset her, but just then, the girl expressed her love for Jack through verses from a book. Looking at the girl he adored before him, the boy immediately kissed her. However, at that moment, the girl suddenly noticed someone peeping from outside. When Jack ran out, he discovered the voyeur was his friend Mark. It turned out Mark had stolen quite a bit of money yesterday, so he had come today to share some of it with him. But just as the two were about to leave, they were surrounded by the local gang. Only after beating them for a full hour did the gang leave, satisfied. With nowhere to go, Jack sought the girl's help, but she unhesitatingly locked her door. This finally made Jack realize how despicable his identity as a thief was. From then on, the boy decided to completely change himself. Soon, Jack discovered that America had enacted prohibition. He realized that smuggling alcohol would be a way to make money. So Jack immediately found the biggest winery owner in the area. He told the boss he had a way to help transport liquor, but the boss wouldn't believe the words of a child. Seeing this, Jack immediately presented his invention. He tied balloons and salt to liquor crates and threw them into the water. When the salt dissolved in water, the crates would be carried to the surface by the balloons. Using this method, Jack transported large quantities of bootleg liquor. This put Jack and several friends on the path to wealth. But even so, after each deal they completed, they would put half the money into a cabinet, using it as capital for bigger business in the future. But just as the five were happily preparing to leave, they encountered the gang again.